Hi, this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today we're making this piece card using this card shape from the Close to My Heart Art Philosophy cartridge. Such great card shapes. And the new Cricut Anna Griffin Winter Wonderland cartridge. Oh, good, I said it. Okay, I want you guys to take a look at this handbook page. We're told it's on key 48, this piece shape. And just taking a look here, this is how you read this. So basically, the gold piece, you just hit key 48. The red piece would be shift 48. You can see an S and a 48 if you squint. Okay. And then the shadow is F1. You press the function key F1 and then the 48. So that is kind of how that works. And that works with that universal overlay, which you can see here. Here's what the universal overlay looks like. You can also cut all this with a Cricut Mini, and you can use the craft room and whatnot, and then you don't quite need to worry about those things as much. Now, I'm taking this Anna Griffin, this is called the Snow Flurries Cuttlebug folder, and I gotta tell you, it's like my new favorite because it combines my two favorites, which was Swiss Dots and Divine Swirls all in one. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and layer this, and today I decided to use my favorite, okay, I have a lot of favorite glues. This is another favorite glue. This is the Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive Glue. I do like this glue a lot. It's strong, but it gives you time to wiggle the item in place, which I really wanted. And I really wanted something strong because this is glitter on glitter. So that always requires a little bit stronger glue, typically. Now, I love this glue, but the cap, it has a thick tip, so you're going to have to squeeze very lightly or it jumps all out at once, which is really bad when that happens. So go real slow, like I'm just slightly dotting it here. So that's my tips with that. You can get that all over the place, and actually they have a fairly good price on it at Target. They sell this. They also make a clear glue. Thumbs down on the clear glue to me, but I guess some people like it, but I don't happen to like it. I'm partial to this white glue that looks like this bottle. All right, moving on. Now that you've heard me discourse on glue, moving on. I'm just going to get this stuck down. This is a super simple card, but I think it's nice and elegant. Nothing makes a card elegant faster than embossing. It's just so fantastic. I love embossing. It's just, it fixes a lot of problems. Here's a close-up of what that embossing and what that piece layer looks like. Now, this card was cut using Anna Griffin paper, also some Christmas paper she put out. I think it was last year, and you could get it at Michael's. And I haven't seen Christmas paper yet at Michael's, but being today is Halloween, probably tomorrow they're going to have some out, so I should head over and check it out. But I thought this kind of made a nice card front. Now I'm just gluing down this glitter strip, which I found at, I don't know, Michael's or Joann's, I don't remember which. I like it because it's a nice thick chunky gold. And oh, earlier forgot to score this, so headed over to my score pile to score that in half. And this card comes out to be, I want to say 4 inches by 5.5. So it's still going to fit in your standard envelope. It's slightly smaller, so just a teensy weensy bit smaller. Now I start playing with this and I realize, you know, I think my background piece here is too big. We can't see enough glitter. Got to have a lot of glitter. So I just sliced off, it looks like a 1/4 inch, and restuck that down. Yeah, like that better. So that's kind of what you need to be doing. Taking a look and changing it as you need to. All right, moving on, just going to go ahead and add some pop dots to the back here. These are super sticky pop dots. That's why I go on a little bit slower because I want to stick to me and my fingernails. Just throw those on. I threw them on in a symmetrical pattern, although you guys may know I don't always do that. Trying to keep it somewhat normal this time. I like the little pop dotting effect that you can get with cards, and because we don't have anything hard on this card, this can go through the mail just fine. So this should go through the mail just fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this red glitter paper. I'm cutting it at 3/4 inch by 5.5, and I thought I'd put it at the bottom of the card so that you could actually see the shaped part of the shaped card. That's always handy, and it would be a nice contrast, and then tie in the red of the piece. part of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down, but first I'm going to stamp this sentiment, which is from the Close to My Heart Ornamental Cheer stamp set. I happen to love this Merry Christmas. I love the script. It's elegant without being too fancy. And it's hard to find a nice script stamp that isn't, I don't know, hard to read or too much or whatever. So I'm pretty fond of this one. Also, I love our inks because they dry right away. They're dye inks, and it really helps to eliminate a lot of smearing. But you do not use dye inks to heat emboss. So just FYI, you would use pigment inks, which Close to My Heart also sells. But dye inks do not smear, which is so helpful. Anyway, coming up are the products used. I appreciate you guys watching so much, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.